Lead Rat here, and today I'm gonna do analysis on the episode named Toxicus Demand Sacrifices for KV-54. And this episode is a continuation of Leviathan's and Corrosion's deal. So in this episode, it's gonna be like Leviathan giving a device to Corrosion and telling him to press the device when the first task is done, and like corrosion forcing Toxicus to move to the front line, corrosion making damage in the Toxicus city. And I'm gonna discuss about some key points which are important for the next episodes. So let's get into the analysis. So the episode starts with showing KV-54, and here we can see Toxicus working on something. Corrosion says, "Master, we have encountered extremely strong opponents." Late Toxicus says, "Later, I'm busy." Corrosion is talking about Leviathan, and Toxicus says, I need to implant the infected control, but but I must do it extreme carefully, fragile but powerful. I need more material, more samples. So we can understand that KV-54 is not fully infected. He needs small samples to get infected into him, and he will be the minions of Toxicus. So in a few episodes, I think so, KV-54 will be ready. And one more thing, guys. Corrosion is like very, why is he's helping us so much, but my doubt is, why is he helping us? Is it his plan to again attack us, or is he really helping us? I don't know, guys, but if he is really helping us and he wants to take the power and he does not attack us again, I would be so happy. And one more thing is, this episode is like a little it's gonna be a little weird because Leviathan gives a strange device of Corrosion and tells him to press a button or something. Again, let's go back into the analysis. And after that, Corrosion like spies on Toxicus and says to KV-54 indirectly, I'll help you now. And he releases some of the like pipes, but why didn't anything leak from those pipes? Like, is it taking samples from the KV-54, or is it releasing venom? You can call it venom. We will know in a few episodes. Because it didn't leak, I think so it is taking samples from KV-54. So let's get back into analysis. And after freeing KV-54, Corrosion goes to something where Toxicus was working, and he implanted to some information in his spikes, and he says the longer he's trapped here, the more chances I have to contact Leviathan. And he sets something to minimum. I don't know what is that. It is like the sucking power, or is it like injecting venom into toxic KV-54? And so we will know about these things in a few episodes. Don't worry, guys, I'm gonna make a special video on this. And so let's get back into the analysis. After that, Toxicus says, I need fresh samples. Go and bring me technodemons, alive technodemons. And they both agree, and strong Corrosion is like, excellent, this is my chance, this is the chance. And then they both leave with some minions to attack technodemons, and Corrosion stops everybody. he gives order to halt, and he scans an alive techno demon, and he sees a weak spot. He was about to shoot when Stronghold shoots, and he asked him. He looked at him, and Stronghold was like, "What happened, bro? We can get so many more. We could get so many more techno demons." And Stronghold is like, "I'm going." Corrosion is like, nah, nah, nah. And then he crashes into a techno demon. He's like, "Is he alive?" And he's like, "Looks like he's dead." Bro, is Stronghold literally dumb? He could have waited for corrosion to analyze the weak spot, shoot him with his spikes. Why is Stronghold doing all these things? Did Toxicus give him a order to keep an eye on corrosion? Because in previous episode, while corrosion was making a deal with Leviathan, we saw in the far distance that there was somebody like Toxicus. And in that analysis episode, I told that if that's Toxicus, corrosion is doomed. And this literally might be Toxicus, and he might have told that Stronghold to keep an eye on him. And one more thing, Stronghold hasn't get any repairs, upgrades, because anyways he does not need upgrades because he's like very small damaged. So, and let's get back into analysis. And then Corrosion nods and he says, "Let me do it instant." And Stronghold is like, "Okay, bruh." And Corrosion releases some toxic gas and makes and Technodemon unalive. And he tells them to take this Technodemon. Two minions come and pick him up and take him away. And Corrosion spies on another Technodemon. He shoots into its weak spots. The Technodemon senses it instantly, and he tries to remove it, but he got cooked. And then here we can see a drone trying to receive signal or send signal, I don't know. But Corrosion anyways jams it, and it also got cooked. And here we can see a big tank, and Corrosion gives him an order to wait here, and Corrosion is like he's gonna wait for a bit. And Stronghold understood something wrong, and he was about to go, but Corrosion went first, stopped him and went first. Corrosion was like, "Hey, I'm here." And the Technodemon tank got cooked. Stronghold was like, "Yeah, you got cooked," and he punched him right on his head. Here we can see he put some toxic gas and say, "You go to the allies." He says to one minion, "You go to the allies, deliver the message. Corrosion schedules a meeting tonight." And he goes to the a tanker's base, and a tank identifies someone coming, and he says, "Halt, identification." But the Toxicus minion does not stop, and he almost goes, but he stops himself. And then he says, "Corrosion schedules a meeting tonight," and he blows himself instantly. And then this tank is like, "What just happened?" And he says, "I didn't understand anything, but I must report to the headquarters immediately." And then here we can see the Technodemon chief telling, "Actually, I was wrong, bro. It was not the Technodemon chief. It was the Soviet Union chief," saying, "It's a trap, an obvious trap. The German leader says, or a chance to break through his army. Leviathan comes and says, the meeting will take place. We are going. And they bought the samples and Toxicus says, "Good, you're dismissed. Strengthen the defenses. Turrets are to full combat mode." Corrosion is like, tonight everything will either begin or end. And then the episode ends. And in the next episode, I think so, Corrosion is gonna make a deal with Leviathan. Actually, the strange device that I told, it's in the next episode, bro. I was actually wrong. I was thinking that it was this episode, but I was totally wrong. So, please forgive me. And I make trash videos, I know. Please, at least, leave a like for me, bro. And yeah, this is Elite Ratty signing out.